Let us take on our Christian dating lesson 8. In this video, we are going to talk about compatibility in Christian dating. This is in line with the personalities of the two dating partners. As much as nobody is perfect, it is safer to stay in a relationship where the two of you are comfortable with most of who each of you is. Some of the traits you need to look out for are: 1. Shared faith. It's important to ensure that you and your partner share the same faith and have a similar level of commitment to it. 2. Shared values. Similar core values are important in any relationship, but it's especially important in Christian dating. Make sure you both prioritize things like honesty, kindness, and compassion. 3. Communication styles. Check that your communication styles are compatible. Do you both communicate openly and honestly, or are there communication barriers that need to be addressed? 4. Emotional maturity. Look for signs of emotional maturity in your partner, such as the ability to handle conflict in a healthy way and the willingness to take responsibility for their actions. 5. Shared goals. Discuss your long-term goals with your partner and ensure they align with yours. For example, do you both want children? 6. Lifestyle habits. Make sure your lifestyle habits are compatible, such as your attitudes towards leisure. Do you love going out? If so, where and what time should you return home? Are you comfortable with how your date behaves when you are out there, especially in public places? 7. Family values. Discuss your family values, including your views on marriage, parenting, and caregiving responsibilities. Do you believe in shared responsibility in the house? If so, to what extent? 8. Personality traits. Consider your personality traits and how they complement or clash with your partner's. For example, are you both introverted or extroverted, and how does that affect your relationship? Would you mind living with your partner's personality for life? 9. Past experiences. Share your past experiences with your partner and check that you both have a similar outlook on life. For example, do you both have similar views on forgiveness, second chances, and redemption? 10. Emotional and physical attraction. It's important to feel emotionally and physically attracted to your partner. Look for signs of chemistry and connection, but also remember that these feelings can grow over time. Among these 10 points, we have crucial ones that house the rest. Let us elaborate on some of them. Shared faith is an important aspect of Christian dating compatibility. When you and your partner share the same faith, it means that you have a common foundation of beliefs and values that can serve as the basis for a strong and healthy relationship. Here are a few things to consider when it comes to shared faith in Christian dating. 1. Do you share the same beliefs about God? This includes your beliefs about who God is, what He expects of us, and how He interacts with the world. 2. Are your theological views compatible? While there may be some differences in interpretation and theology between different denominations or individual Christians, it's important to make sure that your core beliefs align. 3. How committed are you to your faith? It's important to be honest with yourself and your partner about how important your faith is to you. Do you prioritize attending church and other religious activities, or do you see them as more of a secondary priority? 4. How do you express your faith in your daily life? Some Christians express their faith through prayer, Bible study, and other religious practices, while others may show their faith through service or evangelism. It's important to make sure that your expressions of faith are compatible with your partner's. 5. How do you handle disagreements or differences of opinion about faith-related topics? It's inevitable that you and your partner will have different views on some aspects of your faith, and it's important to be able to discuss these differences in a respectful and constructive way. When you and your partner share the same faith and have a similar level of commitment to it, you are more likely to have a strong foundation for your relationship. You can support each other in your faith journeys, grow together spiritually, and build a relationship that honors God. We have a full video on communication. Be sure to check it out. Secondly, let us look into emotional traits. Emotional maturity is an important factor in Christian dating compatibility. It refers to a person's ability to handle their emotions and respond to difficult situations in a healthy, constructive way. Here are some things to consider when it comes to emotional maturity in your partner. 1. Self-awareness. Does your partner have a good understanding of their own emotions, strengths, and weaknesses? Do they take responsibility for their own feelings and actions rather than blaming others or making excuses? 2. Responsiveness. Does your partner respond to difficult situations in a constructive, proactive way? Do they seek to understand your perspective and work towards finding solutions to problems? 3. Empathy. Does your partner show empathy and understanding towards your emotions and experiences? Are they willing to listen to you and validate your feelings, even if they don't always agree with you? 4. Conflict resolution. How does your partner handle conflicts or disagreements? Do they become defensive or aggressive, or do they approach conflicts in a calm, rational manner? Are they able to take responsibility for their role in the conflict and work towards finding a solution? 5. Boundaries. Does your partner have healthy boundaries in their relationships and interactions with others? Are they able to communicate their needs and preferences clearly and assertively? By looking for signs of emotional maturity in your partner, you can ensure that you are building a relationship based on mutual respect, empathy, and effective communication. An emotionally mature partner is more likely to be able to handle the challenges that arise in a Christian dating relationship in a healthy, constructive way, which can lead to a stronger and more fulfilling relationship. It is important to take note of the fact that a strong spiritual foundation puts all the other aspects into their rightful place. I would say a 70% compatibility is good for a start. With time, you will learn to accommodate the 30%. Only make sure the 30% does not include extremes you might regret later. Now, go ahead and subscribe and keep learning. We have topics related to Christianity, which is the pillar of our lives and general life. Please share this video with a friend. Wishing you well in your dating journey.